Wait, didn't we just do this?
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Takara MPG-01 masterpiece Gattai SHOUKI. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front. Here we have SHOUKI in both of its modes. He has Trainbot SHOUKI, Cybertron, Trainbot's leader. Up top, Transformers, MPG, Trainbot SHOUKI. On the bottom, things and stuff that I cannot read. On this side, we have SHOUKI. On this side, we have SHOUKI. On the back of the box, we have our obligatory product shots. This and the other things and stuff, combined modes, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with some nice artwork there of SHOUKI, and on the back, more things and stuff that I cannot read, and tech specs if that interests you. Hooray for cards. Then, moving right along, here we have SHOUKI, the first of our official Masterpiece Choo-Choo Bots. Yes, we have our first official Masterpiece Combiner on our hands, and it's going to be Raiden. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting journey, but yes, this is the first components of their Raiden, and here we have SHOUKI packed in train mode, as it should be. Thank you, Takara, for doing it right. But yes, here he is in his train mode. And let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Got the nice trans clearance windshield right there with the silver trim. Got the headlights there, also done in transparent plastic. Got some nice silver going across the top and lots of molded detail. And you can see all the windows done, and they're slightly tinted transparent plastic. You can kind of see some of the robot bits in there as we move along. A lot of clear plastic, a lot of transparent plastic on this figure, so this figure is probably going to scare the crap out of a lot of people, but it is what it is. There's the back. You see that door painted in silver. Of course, you got the nice blue going on the sides as well, done in a nice off-white. All in all, not too bad. There is the top. There is the bottom. He does roll, as a rolling thing should. Hooray, hooray for rolling. Then, for comparison, here it is with MP-44 Optimus Prime with Earthrise Prime. Just so you can see how that works out. With Masterpiece Sideswipe. And last but not least, with the Moon Studio version of SHOUKI. So you can see how that works out. So, there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, you do get his blaster here, just cast in gray. You get a stand adapter, and we'll show off how that works in a little bit. We also get the chest piece for combined mode, which is nicely detailed on both sides. And you also get not one, but two lengths of track here. And as well as two other little accessories which are already in SHOUKI right now. We'll show that off in a little bit, but that is all that is included with the figure. Now, a cool little feature we can have here is the train can have passengers. That's right. So you want to open up this front section here. To do that, you want to push down on these two panels here, so you can kind of rock this down. And then you can split this open, and inside we have two seats, and these are packed separately. They just peg right in, and if you want, you can take one of your little figures. We got little Daniel here. We can sit him down right there in the seat. There's also this part of the seat that folds down, which I'm guessing is maybe for smaller figures, so give them a booster seat, I guess. But you can take your little guys and just drop them in there, and then just close everything back up. And voila, now the train can have passengers. There he is. Yay! Choo-choo. He's a choo-choo man now! Or if you don't want passengers, you can remove the seats. They just unpeg, and you can use this for storage for the combined mode chest piece. So you can fold this bit down, fold this section in first, and fold this section in. You have a tab right here, which will go into this slot right here. You can take that and plug that in like so. You want to make sure these little bits are kind of straightened up here, like that. Then you can just bring all this up and close it up. Again, make sure those little bits are angled in just right. Get it all closed up. And you can have storage there for your combined mode bits. You do also have storage for his blaster. You can use this tab right here, and it will go into this slot right here on the side of the gun. And that just press fits on, and there you go. You have storage for your weapons. Hooray for storage! You also have these two sections of track right here, which have some nice detailing to them. And these can link together like so. Just slide one onto the other like that. And you can take Shouki, just plop him right on. And there you have some track for your choo-choo. Hooray for choo-chooing. It takes a little bit of doing to get it to sit just right, but it is doable. But you can have the train sitting right there on the track, and obviously, I'm assuming anyway that each member will come with more track, and you can just have a long track, just all kinds of track. And one more thing we can do here is if you have one of these stand pieces from one of your previous Masterpiece figures, this is Dinobots, you can plug this onto the track here using those tabs and slots. And then we bring in this adapter piece, and how this works is you're going to take Shouki's chest piece. Helps if you flip these pieces out. You want to grab it, pull it up, and then rotate it. Push it back down. You want to open up this panel here, and there you have your connection point. That just plugs right in there, and then you just plug this onto the stand like so, and voila, now you have flying train. So hey, things you can do if you want to do it. So there you go. So that is basically it for the train mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's get a pretty good spin out of him. So we shall begin with going into robot mode. So what you want to do is just want to come to these panels right here, just kind of get under it and just kind of pop this out and just kind of pop this down, rotate it down like so, get under here, just kind of pop all this out and just swing that down. This section here is on a double hinge, just rock this up like that. Come under here to this wheel section. It does tab in here to either side, so you just kind of want to pull this up here so you can split the legs, and we will get the legs all transformed up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this panel, and we're going to extend the knee only halfway, and then once we get here, we're going to rotate the knee and thigh out like that, and then bring it the rest of the way in. There is a tab slot connection right up in there, so just tab that in like that. You can bring this panel up, and then take this section and rotate this around. You have a tab slot connection right here. Just tab that in, and then this little panel here will just flip under, like so. Now as far as this section, you want to just kind of rotate this bit up because it hooks in right here, so just rotate it out. And it's on a double hinge, so it helps if you kind of pull it out a little bit so you have some room to operate. And you're going to rotate this up, flip out his toe, and then this section here will rotate down like that, and then swing this up and under. And you have a little tab slot connection right here. That'll just drop into place. And then once you do that, you just rotate the leg in, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse is not exactly like the first. We're doing some things differently here. So you're going to bring down the panel. You're going to take this section with the wheels. You're going to rock this down like so. This is on a slider, so you're going to slide this up like that. Then you're going to extend halfway, rotate that knee in, bring it in, tab that into place. Then you can close this panel up and just bring all of this down like so. And then just swing this around. This will tab in, this will swing under like that. Then with the foot, you're just going to untab this, rock this up. And also one thing I forgot to mention here is you do have the coupling here for the trains. Obviously going to be just a friction joint here to connect your trains together. But rock this up bring that up. You want to rotate this down, swing it around. That will tab in. Rotate the leg in. Again, helps to extend those double hinges there, so you have a little bit more room for your foot. And there you have the legs all done. So now we move on to the upper body. So what we're going to do here is, again, we're going to push down on these two panels here. That will allow us to disengage all of this. And then we can split these sections out. You're going to take all this and just swing it to the back. That's just going to hang out there for now. You want to pull this whole section back like so. We can bring his head up now, swing these little panels in, and we will work on the arms. So as far as the arms go, we're going to undo these two sections here. Actually, you want to bring this up first. Unlock that, and then bring this up like so. And then this panel here will come down. Then you're going to swing this around and up, like so. You have this little tab section that's going to come down like that, and that will tab into this slot right here. Just bring that down, plug it in, bring that up. You can bring that over his shoulder now. You have this little panel here on the side as well that you can flip out like that. And once you have done that, we can open up this panel, flip out the hand, close it back up, rotate that around, and there you have that side all done. And the second vest, guess what, is just like the first. So just undo that, undo that. This one has to hold on a bit more securely. Bring that down, swing that around, up and over. And again, you can bring this little panel out like that. Bring this little tab down, tab that in, bring that down over his shoulder, open that up, flip it out, close, rotates, and there we have that all done. So now we can work on the backpack. So you gotta take this, rotate it 180, bring this bit up, and what's going to happen here is you're going to push this in, and this tab section right here is going to go into the slot right there. So just push that in, bring that up and over, line that up, and all of that should dislocate like so. Push that in, and there it is. At this point now you can just kind of straighten all this up back here. Just straighten out the little butt plate. And we're pretty much at the home stretch here. So now you're going to open this up. You can leave this chest piece there if you want to, totally up to you. I'll take it off for now because we're going to show off other things that we can do with this later. And of course you can leave the seats there too if you want. But now what we're going to do is we're going to utilize a lot of hinges here. So we have this double hinge right here. Just bring this up and over so this can fold up over itself like that, and then fold this section up at this hinge here. So bring that up like that, and then this will flip over like so. As always, cat hair not included. Get out of here. And you want to end up with something that looks like that when you're all done. Once you've done that, you flip this down, and this is going to clip into this clip right here in the nose. So just line that up and clip that in like that. And a couple more things we need to do. Bring down these waist pieces. I always forget to do this. I'm amazed I remembered this time. There we go. Bring those down, and then the chest. Again, just flip up these panels. Helps you get a grip. Pull the chest out. Rotate it. Push it back in. Flatten all that out. Oops, that came undone. Stay. You'll stay. You'll stay in your home. There we go. And there you go. There we have Shouki in his robot mode. That's a good looking robot mode. Not as clean as the Moon Studios version, but still, Not too shabby, not too shabby. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at his belly, at his noggin. There's a noggin. There you go, nice head sculpt, nice bright blue there for the eyes. Got some black around them as well, some nice silver there for the face. Autobot symbol right there on the chest, along with some yellow. But overall, pretty good. He's got some chunk-tastic legs going on here, just big old chunks of legs there. And big old feet. And moving up the back. Again, a lot of clear plastic. All this is clear plastic. This is clear plastic. There's a lot of clear plastic on this thing. But, and yeah, he does have, like, you know, he's got some backpack kind of hanging out just kind of awkwardly there. But, you know, it is what it is. But overall, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Now, articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint, so you do have your wiggly waggly. You can look up, do total squirrel. Can't look down. Head can do a full 360. Arms can rotate. You can move the shoulder pads out of the way. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You have bicep rotation. You do have a double jointed elbow, so you have a nice full range of movements. You have wrist rotation. The hands are somewhat posable. The thumb is on a hinge that moves in and out. The index finger is on its own hinge, and the other three fingers are on their own hinge and just bend at the base. You do have waist rotation. Whoops, kind of easy to undo the backpack too. It's a little annoying. You can move these waist pieces out of the way to accommodate leg movement. Legs can move forward that far, back about that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You do have pretty nice knee bend there, single jointed knee, but you get a nice bend out of it. And the feet, they can't move up, they cannot move down. They can move up a little bit, move down slightly. You do have a double hinge here, so you can, again, if you work them, and this is a tight hinge on mine, but you can work those hinges there. You can get, you know, some decent ankle tiltage. And of course we can give him his weapon. Now you can store this on his person. If we come back here, we can take the barrel, we can just fold this in, and we have a tab right here on the back of his leg. And we can take that, plug that in, and that can be stored right there if you wish, which is nice. But of course, we can also have him wielding his weapon, as he should. That's the typical tab in the slot of the palm method of weapon holding. Just hold that there, and you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff right there. Another thing we can do is we can give him the combined mode chest piece, and he can wield that as a shield. So you just want to take this little clip here, and that will go over this clear tab right here. Just take that and just drop it down over, and now he has a big old shield as well. So again, things you can do if you want to do it. And another thing you can do if you want is you can, you know, splay these bits out here, you know, give them wings, because, hey, why not? Me, personally, I prefer them just kind of tucked in there. Have things looking as clean as possible. But hey, again, whatever you want to do, your toy, display it however you wish. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with Earthrise Prime. Just so you can see how that works out. Here he is with Masterpiece Sideswipe. Here he is with MP-44 Optimus Prime. And lastly but not leastly, here he is with the Moon Studio version of Shouki. So, there you go. So let's get down to transformation again, shall we? Let's. So, first thing you want to do, rotate the arms. I'm going to open this up, flip the hands right back in, close that back up, rotate, open, flip the hand back in, close that back up. And now we're going to move on to the bacular region. What we're going to do here is we're going to unclip all of this. We're going to flip this up. We're going to undo this, bring all of this back, pull all this out like so. We're going to rotate his waist 180 like that. And we can bring this out, flip this in. We want to rotate this around like so. We can bring his head back down. We can undo the shoulder pieces for now, because we need to bring them up so we can now rotate his upper body 180 like so. You're rotating it on this axis right there. So you got him looking like that. At this point we can bring the arms back down. And pretty much all the transformation for combined mode is happening here in the upper body. So what we're going to do is we're going to now just straighten all of this out. Again, use all of those hinges. Now we can take these chest pieces here, the sides, bring them in like that. So what we're going to do here with the chest piece is you're going to take this nose section here, bring it up, rotate it, collapse this in the blue pieces, bring that down, and then all of this will slide up like that, ever so slightly. And then what we're going to do here is fold it up on this hinge, and we have tabs and slots on either side right here. So just tab that in and tab that in like that. Then fold it down at this hinge, and these two posts will go into these two ports. So if you have the seats in, you do have to remove the seats for this. They won't work for combined mode. You need those ports there. So just plug that in like so. And we got that going. Oh, and one more little bit of transformation I always forget to do. I know some people already probably pointed out. These little bits here on the sides. Flip them out. It's nothing crucial. You won't even notice it. But there you go. You're supposed to flip those out. But there you go. So now that we've done that, now we are going to work on getting the arms all situated here. So bring these panels up. You're going to rotate the shoulder forward like that. You're going to bend the elbow using both those hinges, bring them under like so, and then just swing them in to the body like that. Again, you want to make sure you have those shoulders tabbed back in, and that's what you want to be looking at there, and we're going to be doing the same thing on the other side. So again, just rotate that shoulder forward, bend that elbow in, using that double joint here. Joints on mine are a little stiff. There we go. Then just rotate that in. Again, everything wants to move on you while you're trying to do this. There you go. And just tab all this back into the body, like so. And there you go. So now we've done that, let's make sure everything's still situated here with the chest. Okay. So now that we've done that, we need to bring up these sections here. You're going to bring this forward, and what's going to happen here is this is going to come around, wrap around this hinge here. There actually is like a little notch in here for this to sit in. So get everything lined up, and if you do things just right, that should just go right in, and oops, just go right in and should just clip right in and hook in just like that. And then you can just bring this back down like so. And again, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just bring this up, wrap this around. And this side does like to fight me a little bit more than the other side for some reason. Let's see if it cooperates this time around. Again, it's just a matter of getting everything, getting all these joints and everything lined up just right. And when you do, it should just hook right in. And there we go. There we go. We got it all hooked in. That's what you want that looking like. Then we just bring this down. And we're just going to now come to these little wing sections here. Just angle this up. Flip out this little bit right here. Angle that up. And flip out this little bit right here. There he has his wings. And you're going to take the legs now, and the legs are just going to fold up, and you can leave the gun right there for combined mode if you want to. Bend the leg up like so, at 90 degrees, bend it up, bend that up, and the feet will just tab together right here, just a little clip, like so. And that just makes a backpack for him, like that. And all that just kind of straightened out how you want. And the last thing to do here is to take the chest piece, and this is going to hook over this lip right here, and you also have a post right here. It's going to go into this port right there. So just tab that in, hook that on like so. This little coupling piece, you can just kind of flip that up. And there you go. There you have Shouki in his combined mode. And that's it. That's it. He becomes the upper torso there of Raiden. There you go. It's got feet backpack going on there. But yeah. That is your combined mode. There's no head. The head is a separate piece that comes with another member. So the head's going to be a separate piece that clips on. But if you want to, for now, you can always just, you know, bring that up. There you go. Hey! Hey. Things you can do. Things you can do if you want to do it. Much like this, we can bring the track and the stand back in. And we can bring in this adapter. And we can use this little slider piece right here. And this will slide right on to this section here. Like that. Plug that onto the stand. Like so, and you know, we can have just suspended in the air torso, because you know, hey, things you can do, things you can do. But this is actually perfect, because now for comparison, we can bring in the Moon Studio version of Shouki in his combined mode, and you can kind of see what we're working with here. So there you go. So there you have Shouki, and yeah, he's a pretty nicely done bot. The robot mode looks good. Not as clean as the Moon Studio version is. You know, there's a lot of stuff hanging off of him, but still not a bad design. The train mode looks really good. I like the accessories. I like the option of having, you know, little seats there, so you can put figures in there and have them riding the train. That's a nice little option. And again, I know the amount of transparent plastic on this guy is going to scare the ever-living crap out of some people. I'm personally not too worried. I personally have not had any issues with transparent plastic on my figures, but I know some people have had all of the problems with transparent plastic, so, you know, as always, your mileage may vary. The transformation is pretty smooth. There is a little bit of fiddle factor, but just a little bit. Overall, the transformation is pretty enjoyable, and yeah, looking forward to seeing how Takara's first masterpiece combiner turns out. Definitely looking forward to seeing this journey all the way through, so there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Masterpiece figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out the Masterpiece Raiden and Masterpiece Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Takara MPG-01 Masterpiece Gattai SHOUKI. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Hey there, wait a second, didn't you used to be taller? It's a long story. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to tell it. Oh, cool. Okay, well, you know how it works. Decepticons trying to take over the world. We gotta stop them, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Do we really have to? What do you mean, do we really have to? I mean, it's just... It's fine, whatever, I'll go. Okay. Good talk.